Hello YouTube, and welcome to the 2016 Silver Goals video. But first, before we get to some goals, I want to show you this cool brochure I found. This is from the 1962 Seattle World's Fair, and evidently, at the fair there is a display of 1 million silver dollars at one of the exhibits that you could go and look at. And this brochure is from the exhibit, and it talks about them coming up with the idea for the display. And then they found this company in Nebraska called Balin Manufacturing that makes steel buildings, or they did at this time. And they talked to the company and they said, hey, how would you like to build a building for this display to be stored in and transport the coins across the country? And the company was like, yeah, we'll do that. Cool. So they picked up the coins in Philadelphia. They bought them from the mint in Philadelphia and drove them all the way across the country till they ended up in Seattle. And this talks about them putting them on 2 different trucks and ensuring the transportation in case there was a problem. And they put them in steel boxes and welded them shut so that in case a trailer should overturn, loose silver dollars would not be strewn over the landscape. So a pretty interesting little read here. And if you went to the display, the exhibit, you could have purchased a set of, let's see, you could have bought a set of 9 silver medallions in high relief for $112.50 per set, limited to 15,000. So I wonder if there's any of those around still. And I wonder if anyone out there saw this display back in the 60s. It'd be interesting to hear or see some comments if anyone knows about this or saw it or knows what happened to the dollars from the display. I wonder if they're marked somewhere or if they just got sent back to the treasury. So anyways, thought that was interesting and would share. On the back there are some $1 million facts, but we'll save those for the end. So let's get to some silver goals. First, I want to thank the person who inspired me to make this goals video. My sister, who loves goals. She loves setting goals. She loves talking about her goals and writing reflections after she met or didn't meet a goal and the reasons why, and she really just is a goal setter. And so it was her idea to do this, so I thank her for the inspiration. So here are my goals for the year. Starting out first. Number 1, to add 100 ounces of silver to the stack. So in any form, 100 new ounces, and goal number 1 is done. Totally doable in a year. That's only like 1/3 of an ounce a day. Less than 1/3, really. Next, I want to add the 2016 graded panda plus 2 older graded Chinese pandas. And I've got a small set of pandas so far. I've got 4 actually only that are graded. And I did get the 2016 right here already. All 4 of these are MS70. So I've got 2016, 2015, 2013, and 2012. So I got the 2016. I'm going to add the 2014 this year in MS70, and then add 1 more older one. And I want to go as far back as I can with the MS70s before I bump the grade down, because the price is going to get ridiculous pretty quick going back in time on those. So that's a goal, to add a couple more of the grades. I don't have a lot of graded coins, but for some reason I started collecting those, and I like them. I want to keep going. Next, I want to try and add 4 old Australian kookaburras. I've only got 2 so far. So I've got this year's 2016, and then I've got the 2015 from last year. So I want to add 4 more, again, older ones going back on these. So we'll try and make that addition this year. Should be doable. Going down, the goal is to add 4 old American Eagles. And I've got my Eagles here. I don't have a lot again, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 up top is 5. So I only have 5 different years. So I'd like to add 4 old ones to this set, and then of course the new 2016 to keep that set going. And next on the bottom, to add 2 awesome 10-ounce bars. I got my first one a couple weeks ago, which is this guy right here from the Canadian Mint. You saw that unboxing. And I like it so much I wanted to add 2 more this year. And I actually already have 1 on the way from Provident. So I ordered another that'll be showing up here in a couple weeks, and that'll leave me just one more additional. So I'm liking those 10 ounces, which is a bummer because they're expensive, but I like them. All right. Next goal is some gold. This is my only one gold goal, and I'm not going to be getting a lot of gold this year, but I have right now 2 1/10 ounce eagles, and I want to add one more this year. So I've got these 2 already, and if I add one more, that'll give me 3/10 of an ounce. And I've actually got the little airtight already purchased and waiting, so when I make that pickup, I'll be able to add it to that little group. And then my last goal, the America the Beautiful 5 ounce set. I have this guy, the Gettysburg. It's the only one I have, and it's awesome. I love it. It's a ridiculous big quarter, which is just crazy, and it is cool. However, what is stopping me from trying to get all of these is the price. That they are, some of the old ones are so expensive for 5 ounces that I'm worried. I just don't know if I want to get them or not. I don't know. So I haven't decided yet, but I want to think about that and try and make that decision, whether I go for those or not. Try and get the whole set, or just get a few and be happy with those. So that's the question for the year. Do I go for those or not? So any advice on that people have? I'd love to hear your opinions. All right, and since it is New Year and I'm new to these YouTube videos, I did make a couple of YouTube goals. So first up, I want to try and make one video about every 2 weeks. That would give me 26 on the year. I'm ahead of that schedule already, but to keep myself going, one new video every couple of weeks. Hopefully I can think of things besides unboxings, so it won't cost me money every video. But that's the goal. A couple times a month, a new video. And then also, I want to try and get 200 subscribers. I started with 0, and I've got more than 10 already. So 200 by the end of the year is the goal on subscribers. So you all can help me with that, and just click the subscribe button, and everyone gets a 0.5% closer to the goal every click. So there is that. Okay. So let's finish off with a few million dollar facts. If you in fact do have the 1 million silver dollars, looks like they might have been Morgan silver dollars. Here's some facts. Let's see here. If you stacked those $1 million on top of each other, it would be 8,800 feet into the sky, compared to the wimpy 600 feet of the Space Needle, or 1,250 feet of the Empire State Building. Evidently, it took one man with a machine 18 days to count the 1 million silver dollars. Now, that was a 1962 machine, so who knows? But I wonder if technology is faster now, possibly. If you want to store those dollars at your house, you can happily put them in your home. They would fit neatly where your piano now sits. 180 total cubic feet. That is a 6 foot by 6 foot square, standing 5 feet tall. But the weight is 30 tons, so probably not on the second story for the coins. And the last one, edge to edge, 1 million silver dollars would extend 23 miles. So that'd be a nice little drive to work. Pick those up on the way. All right, so there you go. 1962 World Fair and some goals for the year. Thank you all for watching. Help me with that last goal and hit the subscribe if you haven't yet. And I appreciate everyone out there. Thank you.